So it is a scary road, and you don't always want to start because you think about people judging you, but here goes. Okay, so my channel is going to be about lifestyle, food, and motherhood. I have three kids, Callum, Liam, and Olivia. And today's video, we are going to jump right into it and talk about something that I've been trying to do, and that's relaxation. So I haven't had much success breastfeeding at all. So my first two kids, I actually didn't breastfeed them at all. I didn't try, I just was scared of the idea. And when my milk did come in for my first child, I had a lot of pain, and I basically just wanted the pain to go away and took the tablets to dry up the milk because I ended up getting mastitis. And yeah, so long story short, I was just scared of doing it again. This time around, it's my last baby. I want to give it my best shot, and I bought the stuff with all the intention of breastfeeding, and the timing wasn't right. Unfortunately, we had baby a week before lockdown, which was difficult in itself that it was locked down, so I couldn't get a lot of stuff. Didn't know how things were going to work out with me breastfeeding. I just thought with formula I could control more things, so I just bought it in bulk. The other thing was with the breastfeeding, I had my two kids that were already on school holiday at home with me, and it was so difficult because we basically had a week until we moved into our new home, and it was too difficult to try and breastfeed through expressing because she wouldn't latch, and also express at the same time. So I basically expressed for 2 weeks, found it too difficult, gave up all over again. Felt like a complete failure, and now it's 6 months down the line and I think I can give it a go. The kids are finally back at school and I have a chance to kind of give it a real shot. So later on in the video, we're going to make the gummy berry juice, as they call it, for breastfeeding or producing milk together. So we'll make it here. It's just a few ingredients are listed in the description box. But for now, I'm going to talk about the things that I did use when I was expressing in the beginning. So on Take-A-Lot, I just got this little item. It's supposed to be mimicking off the haka. It's called the moo or moo, something like that. It comes with this little cap thing that's quite nice because it stops the milk from tipping over. I actually got more milk through my letdown in the first few weeks with this than I did with my electric breast pump. And that's not because the breast pump isn't good. I mean, the breast pump is great. It has different settings, different modes. It's very gentle. It's got a silicone like inner, so it really doesn't hurt, and it's very comfortable in comparison to other breast pumps, which I've tried the Mandela and or Medela, however you pronounce that, and I found this to be more comfortable, also a little bit quieter. It is a single breast pump. I would have preferred to have a double, but when I pumped on one side, I just had the haka on the other side. And this is very easy to use. You basically invert the top like that, and you would imagine this is your breast. And when you squeeze, when you let go, it basically suctions on to your breast and shouldn't fall off with that suction, and then the letdown happens pretty quickly. So this only holds about 90 mLs. So I would recommend getting 2 of these for letdown if you're going to be breastfeeding or expressing. It's really great actually, and it's very inexpensive. What I'm going to talk about is the things that I plan on doing on this journey to try and get the supply back of milk that I had. In the 2 weeks that I did get milk, I had I could express for 15 minutes on one side and get about 90 mLs and 90 from the other side. So it was quite a lot for just 2 weeks. So even if I'm able to just get to 180 on one express in hopefully the next 6 months, I'll be happy with that, because I just want to be able to give baby everything that she can have. So this little item here, a friend of mine, Melinda, thank you so much, got me this tea. It's Carmine, and it is a rooibos tea that is with fenugreek and fennel. So this is a herbal blend tea, and it can be drunk while it is hot or cold. I prefer it warm, and that's just because it was cold. But now that it's getting into summer months, I'm sure it will be good made and kept in the fridge as well. You should not drink this if you're pregnant. So there's like a little thing at the back that says do not drink this while you're pregnant. It is ingredients on this is rooibos, which is 43%, fenugreek 29%, fennel, which is 14%. And rooibos is naturally caffeine free, so it's great for people that don't want to have caffeine or have a problem sleeping. Okay, so this is one of the things that I'll be taking on this journey, and hopefully it works. It did work when I did have milk. I just don't know what it's going to be like during relactation. And the second thing is these are Woolies rolled oats. So I'm just going to do the plain old boring thing and boil them and have them in the morning as instant oats. But if you want to get creative, there's a lot of different recipes like oat cookies, and you could make lots of different things, muesli, and have them in the morning so that you can bring up your breast milk supply. It's all about bringing it up to what it used to be. So any foods that help produce milk is what you're aiming to have. Okay, so now for the fun part. Okay, it's not really fun. I'm just excited because it's the end of the first video. My husband walked in just saying, he's like, why are you trying to be professional? Just be natural. This shit is hard. Doesn't he know that? Okay, anyway, let's get to the recipe. So the recipe is something that's commonly used actually in South Africa. I'm not sure if it's used anywhere else. You can leave the comments and let me know. This is something called, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this. That's what it's called, and it's by Vitafor. It's a black thornberry elixir. That much I know. So my gynae, Dr. Misra, actually told me about this for my first child, and it did work. Worked so well that I ended up getting too much milk, blocked ducts, and then mastitis because I didn't know what to do with the milk. Okay, so I am going to try and pry this open because it's not working now. A quarter cup of this elixir, and it's quite thick. So this is why it's being diluted with the other stuff, because it's quite syrupy. And it's got prune in it, so this should help your digestive system as well if you do have a problem with that. especially if you've had a C-section and you've just come out. I don't know if any of you new moms know this, but it's very common for you to have constipation, that kind of thing after major surgery. So this should help you. Then you need 1 sachet of Rehydrate. So Rehydrate in general is an oral electrolyte mixture, and it's for dehydration. If you're someone that struggles to drink water on their own, this will really help because your body will be able to absorb this a lot quicker and easier. So this is just 1 sachet of Rehydrate, which is a 40 milligram packet. Okay. And then we're going to put 2 liters of water. Because this stuff is so sticky, you can see it's still on the bottom after it settles for a while. And then it calls for 1 liter of apple juice, and this is just 100% fruit juice, plain apple juice. So just to measure it out, one of these bottles is 1 liter, so just decant into here. And that is 1 liter. Now, it says here, refrigerator, drink throughout the day. This is meant to be drunk in a single day. So every day you're going to make yourself a little batch of this and make sure that at the end of the day you finish your little jar so that you know you've had enough liquids and you will be producing milk. If you're having additional water, that's great. So this is about 3 liters of water, which is not that much actually, but for beginners, because it's already made and it's there, you won't be reaching for a glass of ordinary juice. Try and put it in something like a pourer so that it's easy for you to dispense from the fridge, because when you have baby on you, you're not going to be taking out the bottles and pouring into a glass, so it's much more convenient to have like something with this little decant pourer on it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will update you on the success of it in the next part of this video. So far I will say that I have pumped. This is the second day that I've tried pumping. I've pumped not consistently, which is not great for the first day, but I've pumped every 3 hours during the day, and then at night I actually have not pumped from 10 till 7 the next morning because my daughter is 6 months old and she sleeps through the night, and I've been enjoying the sleep and I need to be more committed. So I'm going to try tonight to be more committed and pump more regularly. And on the first day I had no milk. I see that on one side of my breast I am starting to get a little bit of droplets of milk. It's very thick, and I think that's just the body's kind of confused that I'm trying to produce something that I told it not to. So while it's figuring out the process, we'll see how that goes. When you are pumping, remember to put on something onto your nipples so that they are not dry. When you're pumping, they're going to become very sore if you do not prep them. So moisturize it and make sure to be consistent. I will update you as soon as I have a new video. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again. Please click subscribe and a thumbs up for this video. Bye.